Hello, we're going to do a book review today. So what God has to say about our body, how the gospel is good news for our physical self by Sam Allberry. I consumed this book as an audiobook and the author read it, which was really fun. Something that I love about Sam Allberry is that I love how he just really is clear about nuancing words. So like in one of the section of the books, he said like, this is typically true rather than always true. And I love how he's just very clear about the Bible. And I really love the other thing is that his books are always very helpful for the present moment. What I mean by that is that we know that the gospel is good news for our past, because it forgives us of everything in the past. And it's really good news for the future because it points us to where we will go in the future, in heaven with God. But what does the gospel have to say about our present moment, like our day-to-day life? So I really think all of his books I've read so far, which is I think I've read maybe 3 or 4 of his books, they've been really practical and really clear theologically. If I haven't met you, my name's Kit and I have a degree in theology and a degree in nutrition. So you'll find lots of different contents on my channel, both about nutrition and about, the Bible. So in this book review, there'll be some spoilers, so feel free to just pause this video, go and get the book, read it, and then come back. Otherwise, you have been warned. I wanted to do this book review is the book in a few sentences, what I've learnt, if there's any spicy bits, implications, and then also some quotes. All right, here we go. The book in a few sentences. The human body is relevant, particularly because it has been redeemed by Jesus, and also remembering that Jesus is a human permanently now will remind us that our bodies have value. The book acknowledges that there is tension, so while on the one hand our body is fearfully and wonderfully made, there is also brokenness that we experience, whether it's aging or sickness or body shaming or abuse. There are so many things that makes it so difficult to remember and love our bodies that God has made us. So what have I learnt? I think I was, reminded that it's very easy for me to kind of disconnect the idea of a soul and our physical body. I think I'm easily thinking, I think I have a tendency to think that my true self is the soul within me, or like the person inside the physical body, rather than remembering that I'm one whole being. So I think the book kind of pushes back on my thinking, and that reminds me, so that's been really helpful to remember that I am an embodied being. Okay, here comes the spicy bit. So my husband suggested that maybe, a bit of tension is always good. So I don't know if this is spicy for you, but something that the book kind of I think I was surprised by was the fact that it said Christianity, it thinks, the book, it's the only religion where it values the human body. I love it if you comment or if you disagree. I love to kind of hear your thoughts about that. But I think as I hear it, I think I really agree that Christianity does truly value the human body. And I'm not sure if there's any other religion that affirms the value of human body. We're not trying to leave this human body, but there is a value in our physical body because in the future, we will also get a new physical body. So implications, a couple of things that I've learnt. 1, that I need to be physically present in my body. 2, that I can be thankful for my body. 3, not to dehumanize people who are online. So as we are in an online space, chatting to people, it's easy to dehumanize them, but to not do that. 4thly, the idea of a healthy touch, healthy physical contact. I was really surprised by this. I hadn't thought about it, that in the world, it's easy to kind of think about touch as more of a sexual thing, but there's also, the idea of familial touch. I guess, hugging family members, treating each other like brothers and sisters. The Bible talks about holy kiss. For family kind of relationships. So I'm thinking a little bit more about a familial physical touch to show warmth, and using our physical body that way. And then fifthly, to be sympathetic. So as Christians, we know our bodies are broken and that has been redeemed. So we can be sympathetic towards others and to be compassionate to one another. It isn't about what we look like, but what we look at. How we look, but where we look. Those who look at him are radiant. And the second quote that I wanted to share, which I thought was really funny, was that we don't bury Christians, we plant them. If you don't get the quote, then I suggest you read 1 Corinthians 15. I hope you enjoyed this book review. I hope to do more like this in the future. Like and subscribe and share it with a friend. If you have any book recommendations that you wanted me to review, let me know in the comments. Catch you next time. Bye! Today I'm going to do a book review. The book is called, oh man, I forgot again. What? God. Okay, I can just remember those 2 words. The first little section is what I... not that at all. How I wanted to do this book review was, that doesn't make sense.